Hey, okay, so today we are making chicken enchiladas again. Hold on. I had some green sauce left over from yesterday, but we're going to have rotel and we're going to add enchilada sauce. Again, it's the green sauce, it's not the red one. I have some left over. And we are going to season our chicken with some onion and bell pepper. And when we get through with that, we're going to add our rotel and sauce, and then we're going to add cream cheese. That is the secret sauce, the cream cheese that'll be in there. Then we have our pot over here that is heating up. It's heating up because we're going to heat and soften our tortillas. We're going to do about 12 into the hot oil. So we'll put all that together. Stay tuned. Please subscribe for this full-length video. But essentially, I have two sets of vegetables. One is for the top sauce. The other is for the inside sauce. I'll add oil to each pot to begin for the saute. So add oil to both. And remember, one pot is for the top sauce, the top of the enchiladas, and the other side is for the inside sauce. The inside sauce, which is going to be the chicken combination. Okay, so we got onions and bell peppers in both of them. I'm going to add some salt and pepper to both sides. So we'll just season to taste right here. Salt and pepper, which is always your basic combination. Sometimes you can't go wrong with just basic salt and pepper. You can overdo seasoning. So here we're just gonna think about each taste and season. That's why many times cooks say season proportionately. Okay, so we're gonna let that go ahead and simmer down or saute. Let me bring you in a little closer. Okay, so both of them in oil, and they're going to begin to saute as they heat up. Now I'm done with my onions and bell pepper. I'll just place that in a bowl and place it in the refrigerator because we'll be back to cook tomorrow. Okay, so always have your bowl ready and clean as you go. So this side, which is for my chicken, I'll bring you closer in here. But as you can see, the vegetables are wilting, okay? You don't want them to burn. You just want them to cook down some, okay? So we're sauteing both sides. Basically, I'm going to add my chicken here, and then I'm going to add some cheese and a little bit of the sauce and a little bit of the rotel, and that'll be our meat mixture. And then to the upper sauce, I'm going to add a little rotel, a little hot sauce, and then a little bit of greens and the cream cheese, and that'll be our top sauce. So basically for the salt plate, we're basically allowing the cream cheese to melt down, okay? So for our top sauce, we added a little greens. It'll kind of remind you of a spinach. And then we added our sauce and we added our rotel. So you want it good and creamy because it's going to go on top of the enchiladas. So you want it good and creamy. We got a real good texture there. So basically here we drained our chicken and we're adding it to our vegetables, to our sauteed vegetables. Okay, and we're going to let that brown some. So let's turn our fire back up. We're going to let those brown some. And then once we do that, we're going to add some more of our green sauce, some more rotel. But on this one, instead of the cream cheese, we're going to put regular cheese so that the inside of our enchilada, that mixture is kind of thick. Okay. You can see how pretty it's starting to look as it brown. All those flavors are marrying together. And then again, we're going to add our rotel and green sauce, and not cream cheese to this one, but regular cheese. We'll just let some of those juices simmer out of there. And now, yummy. We add our cheese. And that's going to thicken it up, and it's going to make that meat sauce in the enchiladas good and thick. Okay. So when you bite off into it, you're like, So you see how that mixture is thickening up? So that's your meat mixture. And all we're going to do is I'm going to soften my tortillas in the oil, put that meat mixture, and roll it. So because we had enchiladas yesterday, I think I have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tortillas. And I'm just going to add to the side. I'm going to use some flour tortillas on the side to make up for that. So now that our oil is boiling, we are ready to dip. All we're doing is dipping the tortillas within the hot oil. And as it heats, you can see them heating up. You don't want to leave them too long or it'll create tortilla chips. You're just softening the tortillas. That's all you're doing is softening the tortillas. And you'll do that for all 12 of them that we're making. Okay. And that's it. That's how you soften them. That's the one key that a lot of enchilada makers miss. And as they roll them up, if they're cold, they'll crack. Okay, so now we're ready to roll our tacos. We have our top sauce, our inner sauce, and our tortillas. Okay. So we'll take our first tortilla. And Carol just doing what they want to do. And then we'll take about a tablespoon of our meat mixture, spread it that way, and then we're just simply going to fold, okay? And we'll do that 12 times. So we'll get a tortilla that has been softened so it easily rolls for us. We'll add our meat mixture. And then we'll roll, okay? So we'll do that for all 12 tacos, enchiladas. Okay, so now that all of our enchiladas are put together, we're going to take this beautiful cream sauce, almost like a spinach dip. It's excellent. And we're just going to spread it over our enchiladas. That's why we go to the gym, so we can lift cast iron skillets. That's exactly the reason why. I guarantee you that. Okay. And if you have some young ones around, they may want to get that residue off of there. So you're going to just move over each enchilada and make sure that your sauce is all in between there. So it'll be real creamy. Because what are these called again? Creamy enchiladas. Okay. That's excellent. All right. So now, lastly, we're just going to dredge with our cheese, and our oven has been heating up. So it's going to go in a 350-degree oven for probably just about 12 minutes until our cheese has melted. So now it's going into that 350-degree oven for about 12 minutes. And we'll be ready to eat. All right, now your cheese is melted. Bon appetit.
Oh, yeah.
Man. All right.
25 years old.
All right, y'all.